part of the steps already taken by the lower legislative chamber to domesticate the country's laws on treaties, protocols, agreements, conventions, pacts, and accords was the public hearing that had stakeholders deliberated and endorsed the Bill for an Act to repeal Treaties Making Procedure Act 2004 and reenact Treaties Making Procedure 2020, which seeks to address the anomalies. Chairman, House Committee on Treaties, Protocols and Agreements, Mr. Nicholas Osai, noted that Nigeria, as a state party, only domesticated about 5% of more than the 400 international instruments signed, making the country to lose out of benefits derivable from such international instruments. This, he added, is amid the huge public resources that have gone into the negotiations and adoption of such treaties. Mr. Osai, however, said that as worrisome as the development is, some of the instruments might have been selectively internalized through executive decree, stating that it is a clear infringement of the nation's constitution, which only timely intervention can correct.
It has therefore become necessary, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished honorable colleagues, for a timely legislative intervention or a paradigm shift in order to put our country in good standing among the Committee of Nations.
Other law institutions made separate presentations on areas of concern.
Now, the existing system which this bill seeks to cure is this, that the president runs the risk when he goes out there to negotiate and sign and ratify treaties that have effect of changing our laws. He runs the risk. What is the risk? That if he comes back to Parliament, Parliament may refuse.
The bill is a very welcome development by our analysis. The essence of the bill is to provide a comprehensive law as a legal basis for the domestication of international instruments and agreements in consonance with the provisions of Section 12 of 1999 Constitution.
Earlier, while declaring the hearing opened, the Speaker of the House, Mr. Femi Gbajabiamila, represented by Deputy Leader of the House, Mr. Peter Patterson, urged the committee to come up with legislation that would establish a new legal framework that would meet the country's highest expectations. The bill, when it becomes law, is expected to make Nigeria's laws on treaties and protocols fully compliant with the provisions of the 1999 Constitution, as well as align the country with global best practices. Rosemary Ukokotega, ASO Television News.